Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Retirement Trades. First of all, I'd like to apologize for not having a video out earlier in the week. On Monday, I needed to take my wife out of town for a doctor's appointment, and I don't think I have to tell you that takes priority. So I did not record, and you did not get a video, and for that, I am sorry. But let's take a look and see what's going on here. And today is April 2nd. It is what they calling Liberation Day. So I don't feel all that liberated, but anyways, just another day to me. But anyways, let's take a peek here. Looks like we've had like this is our third green candle in a row. If we can keep it green till the end of the day. Looks like we definitely opened lower today, quite a bit lower, but looks like it's been a straight up shot since, right near the highs of the day right now. Let's take a look at the positions and see what we got going on. We're up about 125 for the day, still down about 3 grand for the year. Not excited about it, but I'm not devastated over it either. One of you guys mentioned might be safer to, the hardest thing to do is to close a loser. And I 100% agree with that comment. And it does apply in most situations. My problem with it, AMD, is I know it's not a loser. It's just not a winner right now. AMD is not going anywhere. They have generally been cutting edge for the most part, and I can, without knowing for sure, I can kind of promise you guys that they are working on something to be super competitive. And if they can get there, now given they won't be the first to the market with these super fast AI chips, but the competitive advantage they're going to have is the fact that they produce CPUs as well as GPUs, and inherently those two products are probably going to work together much more, cohesively, much more cohesively than a CPU made by company A and a GPU made by company B. There's always going to be some sort of hiccups in there. So with them making both products, I think they have an advantage once they get going down the road. So anyways, that is kind of my defense of my AMD position. I mean, and that's my AMD position in general, not in this account. It should not be in this account. We've discussed that in just about every video so far since I made the mistake of putting in here to begin with. So we're not going to beat that dead horse too much more. But anyways, let's see, where's AMD today? It's at 102.84 right now. So we're not too far below that 105 put we've got for, geez, almost 2 years out there. That's just a long, safe play. I could, in theory, hold on to that for a while, but it's once it gets over 105, 110, we'll be able to get out of that, and then we can start working on getting above. I want to say our break even on this particular leap here is going to be 123, if I remember right, when I had, well, it's a 115 call, well, 133 maybe. I can't remember exactly. Might be 133, roughly that neighborhood, because we paid 28.24. Can figure that out pretty quickly here. 115 plus 28. 84. Oh, 143. Okay, so that one is going to be troublesome. But the good news is we are selling premium against that. We're selling calls against that. So we can make up some of that and lower that cost basis. Whether we get even on it is that's yet to be determined. But for the most part, I think we won't be devastated to the tune of $3,000, I believe. Then again, only time will tell. Yeah, we're down. Pretty much everything we're down is really in. I won't say completely dedicated to the ADP. Oh, excuse me. My apparently letters are hard today. AMD position because we're down 29.53. We're down 29.98. It's coincidental, but yeah. Anyway, so what else we got here that we're kind of sweating? Let's go to our DTEs, sort by DTE, SOX. This one here is 16. We're still sitting at 16. We can probably roll that, collect a little more premium at some point as we get closer. Right now, it still shows us as down $82 on this position, but I want to say we've already rolled that once. So we might be, it's a little bit of a mixed bag there. The AMD, we're not too terribly worried about. We will definitely, that is a call we sold. I could only hope that we're going to close above 125 by May 16th. So that one there could really just expire worthless, but most likely we're going to find a decent day and we're going to roll that out and continue rolling it out all the way up to that, all the way up to the, that September call that we have sold or bought, excuse me. So anyways, let's go back to the DTE look. And so the next one down the list here, again, another May 16th, 44 days out on this one. This one we're in trouble on, okay? So this is $10. We're $1,000 out on this one here alone. If SOXL doesn't get up and do something fun real soon. We can look into trying to roll it out. We can look into trying to roll it down. But $10, that's a big one. We may have to just either take a loss on that or we may just, we're going to have to watch the action here over the next week because the new Trump tariffs are supposedly going into play the end of market day today. So the market's doing good today. So it's anticipating something. Somebody leaked something. It doesn't, I mean, we've been beaten down for weeks now, but realistically, it may not be as bad as a lot of people feared. But we'll have to just wait and see again. We can't really predict it. You guys know that the market is built to cause as much pain to as many people possible at any given moment. Okay, Carnival, where are we at with that? $25, just under 20. That's one I wouldn't mind being assigned. If it works its way up here another couple bucks, we'll consider taking a small loss, or we'll consider rolling it out another month and seeing what happens there if we can't just get the premium or whatnot. But I wouldn't mind being assigned Carnival. Do I want to be assigned $500 below what it is paying for it? Not necessarily. So we're going to have to look at the numbers as it gets a little closer to crunch time. I will most likely start to make most decisions on these when we start to approach the, well, SOX I got to consider here real quick. We're 30 days. I'd like to make a decision and consider something like that. Probably, I'd like to be out by the 15, 20 day mark. I have made a decision, moved on. Same thing. Somewhere 21 days, give or take a few days, is where I want to make decisions on these. That's about it, really. We're kind of still buried in Mara. It's having a little bit of an up day. Let's look at the charts on some of these. Let's go back to AMD. Let's take a peek at AMD in the charts. Look at that. Yay, 3 green candles. And that really is kind of mimicking the market itself, the SPY here. I mean, it's just following the market. Where are we again here? Oh, AMD's not even on this list. All right, that's interesting. Let's put that on there right now just so we have a easy access to it. There we go. Okay, so back to the charts. Now we can flip between them. Okay, so there's the SPY and there's AMD. And SPY and AMD. They're very much mimicking themselves, so I'm not in fear of what AMD is going to be doing here. Let's take a peek at, oops, wrong button, Carnival chart. And again, mimicking the market. That's all it's doing. These are all valid companies. That's why they're on the list to begin with. So I'm not too stressed. We just need the world to know what these tariffs are. There's going to be a little bit of confusion and chaos for a little while, but once something's set in stone, or at least pretty firmly, I think then the market can work around it It's just when the market doesn't know what's going on that it goes into an absolute state of panic. Mara, let's take a peek at that one here real quick. Good green day for Mara. We need Mara to jump a whole big bunch, but we'll have to just wait on that. I will say Bitcoin was doing a little bit better today, up to 86,000, almost 87,000 when I looked, if I remember right. But and then SOX, let's take a look at SOXL. Again, it's mimicking the market. It's waiting. It's waiting for the market to make a decision, or I should say it's waiting for the administration to make its decisions. Once things are written word, life will be a whole lot better. The market's going to do what it does regardless, but it's only in this chaotic state because of the unknown. That's my belief. So I'm just trying to be patient and I do look at the positions and I'm considering the companies, and the fact is anything we're involved here. I mean, as a leveraged ETF, this was a gamble. We just, we were trying to follow one of the trading methods of one of the followers in the group. And no offense, I mean, I'm sure it works probably 8 out of 10 times. I just picked the wrong day to get on board with that particular strategy. And that was just the way the market's going. So no big deals there, Brandon. We still got your back. We still believe in you, and we still like to hear from you. Just bad timing on my part, and the market is the market. So, anyways, that's probably it. We don't have real buying power. We really can't go shopping. It's a green day. If we could go shopping, we probably wouldn't go shopping today for selling premiums. So there's that. Just a quick market update. Again, I apologize for not having a video out here filming on Monday and a video for you guys on Tuesday. But life does happen, and there are some things more important than money. So click the link in below if you want to join the Discord community. Subscribe to the channel. Click the little alert button if you want to know when I got a video publishing. It's typically on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 9 a.m. But, sometimes things get in a little hiccup. On those odd days when I do post an extra video or maybe missing one, you get the alerts. That'll help you an awful lot. So that's it for today. It's Wednesday, April 2nd. Happy Liberation Day to anybody that thinks that means anything. And I will catch you all on Friday.